Mr. and Ms. Pelusi, we just want to say thank you so much for all you do for us. All the opportunities that Life Skills gives us, none of this would be possible without your generosity and support you give this university and, your belief in every one of us. So this summer, all the student athletes personally wrote you a thank you note for everything. So Panthers, please join me in giving another thank you to the Pelusi family.
Well, John and Kathy Pelusi are two of the most outstanding people that I've met. I had the great fortune of meeting with them shortly after I was hired. Later that summer, John and I went and had dinner, and just getting to really know him as the man. They have incredible pride and passion about the University of Pittsburgh, and they care deeply about the welfare of student athletes. I think John himself being a student athlete here, and then having an opportunity to go on and attain incredible success in business, I think he feels like it's his duty and obligation to give back and to help. And they do it by action. It's not just words. They do it by action, by what they've contributed to Life Skills and the passion they have for creating opportunities for young people to learn.
Now, you're a very successful businessman. Can you talk about some things you learned at Pitt that have helped you throughout your career?
Well, I think, Jimmy, you know because you're an athlete. You know what it's like to go through spring ball. You know what it's like to go through winter workouts. You know what it's like to go to camp. You know what it's like to practice every day. There's a lot of hard work and effort that goes into that. There's a lot of times when, you feel like, I don't want to do this anymore, you're going to quit. Well, you don't quit as a successful athlete. I don't care whether it's football, basketball, soccer, lacrosse, baseball, track, you just don't quit. And I think those attributes serve you well no matter what you do when you go on to your next career.
You have so much love for this university and all the time, effort, and support you give us. Why do you, what makes you give back to Pitt, and why do you love this place so much?
The University of Pittsburgh is a really unique place. The city of Pittsburgh is a unique place. It's full of great people. And when I came here from Youngstown, Ohio, there was a lot of alumni who helped. We'd go to lunches, and I didn't get anything from them except advice, and they were great mentors. And to a person, people like Sam Shulo, Corky Koss, Joe Massaro, I could go on and on listing these people, and they helped me in so many different ways. And when I had some success, I went to them and said, look, my wife and I'd like to do something for you. We'd like to take you guys on vacation, take you out to dinner, make a donation in your name. And to a person, they said, single biggest thing you could do to help me and to reward me would be to go do that for somebody else. So that when Kathy and I had some successes, one of the things that we wanted to do was to really put money towards the Life Skills program. So, Dress for Success, how to interview, get a credit card, how you get a car lease, how you get an apartment lease, so that when you go to that next level, whatever that might be on your next profession, is that you could hit the ground running and you could be more successful than the people that you're going to compete against. Because the one thing that I can tell you, no matter what you do, whether you're going to be a doctor, a lawyer, a nurse, you're going to compete. You're going to get into business, you're going to compete. And I think those things, the better prepared you are for that next phase of life, the more successful you're going to be. And what we'd love to see is that, this next generation come out, be successful, and then turn around and look behind you and help that next person.
Now, a lot of things, faces and buildings have changed around campus, but what things at Pitt have stayed the same?
I think the people. I think if you look at Pat and Karen Gallagher, they're two of the most giving people that you'd ever want to meet. If you look at, Heather and her husband, Dave, two of the most giving people you'd ever want to meet. Pat Narduzzi and his wife, Donna, two of the most caring and giving people you ever want to meet. Jeff Capel and his wife, Kanika, just great people. So you're always going to have people come through here. But I think the thing that distinguishes the University of Pittsburgh from all others is the people that come here. They get ingrained in this community, and it's a giving community, and they really do care about people. And whether you win, lose, or draw, they're going to be there and support you. I can tell you it's better to win than it is to lose or draw, but it makes things go a lot faster and better.
There he goes! Excellent blocking by the center, Pelusi.
Again, I was blessed. I met my wife here at the University of Pittsburgh, and we've been married 40 years. We got 4 great kids. We got 3 grandkids, and without coming to Pitt. I would have never met her without coming to Pitt. We would have never had the life that we had. And the single best thing that ever happened to me was meeting her, and I don't think that would have happened had I not come here.
Mr. Pelusi, we can't thank you and Mrs. Pelusi enough for all that you do for us. And, you know, it's comforting to know that there's people out there and alumni that believe in our abilities off the field and see a future for all of us.
Jimmy, the only thing I'd ask you is to quit calling me Mr. Pelusi. And then second is that, you know, you take us back to the next level, which is, you know, get us back to the ACC championship and
win it this time.
Win it this time. God bless.
Thank you very much.
Panthers, please join me in giving another thank you to the Pelusi family.